start here. I go here and I go here. Where do I want to go? Do I want to go here or here? I'm not sure. Somewhere in between. So I go all the way to this distance, the end of this computer, and I go all the way to the end of this computer, and I start where I am. I am the center of both sides because that's where I want to be. Obviously, I am one split between two. So if you ask the question, how many trees do you have? You have one, but you can only bring them in 8 feet at a time. So I got a 30-foot tree. I got 3 trees. Follow me? I have one and I chop one in half. I slice it in half. I got 2 halves. What is one all about? I have one and all. So who am I? Can I divide myself? I'm eating a carrot. That's where I came up with this thought. So 1020 is actually the question of what value am I? If I'm the value of 10, I am 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the center of both sides. This is my 5 center. 1, 2, 1 1/4, 2 1/2, 3.75, 5. 1 1/4. 1 1/4 of who I am because of where I stand, 1.25. Mars is 1.50. The moon connection is 1.75. Location is 1020. 40 quarters. 4 quarters, 10, a $10 bill, 1020. So I am in between. So if I walk straight forward, or I walk in between going straight forward and off to this angle, otherwise I'm in the other dimension of the periodic same. So 2.25 is going in between left, going left and straight both directions, right? Or going towards the right in between going towards the left. 22.5 on each side. In between those 22.5, if I'm counting 10, 10 equaling to 20, me being in the center value of whatever you want to give me, we would have basically what that stop sign is. I'm going this way. I can go off this way. I can go off this way. Those are my angles, but I am the backstop. I am not the point. I am the backstop over here. So I go here. I go here. I go straight in between. That is my 1020. In fact, I marked it over here. I marked it over here. And that designs a fox. 225. The circle of where I stand here and the circle of where I stand here has its own value. We're not going to stand in it, but the center of that value of the two sides is either 432, 666, or 216. Slightly off. The Mayan count 9 days, 24 hours a day. Not 9 times 24, 9 times 25. So now we're going to go here, right over here. Now if I go in between these two, how far off will I be from here? Will I be 1 1/4 away? 2, 2 1/4. What is the distance of complete 10? It is 4. It is 4 times 2 1/4. So I've moved 1/4 up to 2 1/4. 2 of them would be 4.5. 3 of them would be 6.75. And 4 of them would be 10. 1 1/4, 2 1/4, 3 1/4. Because 1 times anything is what it is. And you can't really say 1. You always really have to say at least 2 and something, or you're only going inside your own circle. Who are you? I am 1 1/2. So I am halfway in and halfway out. But if I'm 2 1/2, I am all the way doubled up. Anyways, Raphael, 7286 in a constellation of PEICES. If I cut a carrot in half, I've got 2 1s. I've got 2 what? Do I have 2.5? Because 2 times 0.5, meaning I have the whole of 1. I cut it in half. But if I cut it in length, I have what? 3 1s? 3 parts of the same 1? So it's all about how to think. This is all about this whole thing. Everything I do is connected to something else and how everything came to be. So I just come up here and I do these videos and I explain how everything came to be, whether it's a video on typewriters or a video on the dice cube or Rubik's Cube where you count all the corners, right? Where is my Rubik's Cube? It's on the other table. Hold on a second. 1 cube, 3 sides with color, 3 sides on the inside. We have 12. 4 corners is 12, and we have 2, 4, 6, 8. Right? And then we have 1. So we have 12 and 8 plus 1, 21. 10, 10, dragging them together. Raphael, 7286 in a constellation of PEICES. Thank you for watching. If you're counting these 2 corners, right, you have 3, 6, and 1, 7. If you're counting from here to here, you have 3, 6, and 8. So from here to here is 7. From here to here is 8. So if you want to count about 7 and 8, what does it mean? We're boxing in just this one up. Well, what I showed you is this one over here, boxed in. Go from here, right? I go all the way down to here, all the way up to here. This one is boxed in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Every area is counted as 9 is 45. And actually, you don't count one of these on the outside, right? Because you cut everything in half. But let's not get to that point right now. Because every time you say 0.5, you're this way. Anytime there's a 5 and 0.5 involved, you're this way. Greatest diameter. This is not the greatest diameter. Facing you. Oh, stop. Halfway in between, 22.5. Thank you for watching.